Come on, you fucking can't. I'm pushing the button. There we go. Shitty lighting, but it's cell phone quality. Anyway, welcome back to the podcast. Since I don't know what name to rebrand it to, and Pat couldn't come today, so it's gonna be a Cookup. And I kind of had an idea for what I want to do, but I'm not super sure. But fuck it. I'm going to try to do something. Let me see if I can get my inspiration on this screen. Hold up, I got to make sure my internet connection is good. Or at least okay. Let me move that. Click. Okay, that's connected. Hello, 2 people have joined. We are going to be doing a Cookup today. Hello. All I know is that I want to try doing a lo-fi type beat, because I wanted to make a specific project based on, like this random idea that I had, but let's see what the fuck happens. I also want to just make more music, like originals in general, so this is gonna be like a quick little excuse to do that. Hello, peoples. Hello. Oops. So how are y'all in the chat? I don't know if this is gonna be like fucking, what is it? Like a fucking, like, Q&A. Well, I'm also doing this shit because I don't fucking know. I don't think people care about that shit. There it is. I have no idea whether the project I'm going to be is, like, super serious or not. But the main idea is, I guess, like, the working title for it is going to be called Picture Prompts. I don't know, because that's literally what my idea was for this thing. So fuck it. How did you get into producing? The shortest answer is in about 8th grade, I was bored and was super into Hobson. And I wanted to be like, oh man, I want to do that. So I fucking did it. Pipe scared me. First thing I'm going to do is open up Contact. But yeah, I was bored and wanted to be Hobson because I thought he was super cool at the time. Current Hobson, who doing he aight. Hope that answers that. So for this first picture prompt is an idea that I had for a while. I just didn't know which key I want to use. So I'm just gonna look up maybe a major key. Okay, that sounds okay. Why don't my mom and dad get back together? I could ask the same thing, but I know the answer to that because it's a bad idea. But in your case, I don't know. Oh, that's not it. That's a starting point. Yeah. Normally, I mean not normally. I would try to like record this like live, but my timing isn't that good. I'm not a super professional musician, but I'm just used to like writing in the pattern in FL Studio. That's the DAW I use, by the way, for anyone that is curious. Play something funky. See, I'd love to, but the most I can do is like some random bullshit. Like if I had like a backing track, like just playing, I could try just doing some or some shit. But I'm not that good. I'm not that good a player in general. Like if I'm just like not looking at the keys and I'm like, oh, let me play something. It's like, what the fuck was that? Was that trying to be like some like sad anime uh, bullshit going on? I don't fucking know, bro. I'm just a dude in this basement trying to make music because I likes. Uh, so what I was thinking of doing for this is hello there. Got another poison in the on the stream, so it's lit. Just make sure everything's recording. And what the fuck was this? Yeah. I don't know how fast I want this, but since it's gonna be lo-fi, it's gonna be slowish. And what I'm gonna do is kind of actually this might fuck it up. This. Let's say. Let's see. I kind of wish that like Instagram Live could have like, for example, like a YouTube Live type thing, where I can also like show my screen like using OBS and stuff. But I'm gonna make do with what I have. I kind of want it slower. Boom. Oops. And check it out. Boom. Maybe. Okay, so. I actually need to look at the keys so I can make sure I have a good progression going. So I'm here. What could be a cool thing? Maybe that. I don't fucking know, bro. Let's try it. Cause like I kind of want like not like a West Coast feel, but like it's just like little or mini arpeggios. Hell fucking yeah, bro. Actually, I just made a dum-dum. I'm making this way harder than I really should. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing. I know you gotta keep on breathing. That's actually like another song that I wanted to like consider remaking, but I wasn't sure whether I could pull it off or not. But maybe one day in the future. Who fucking knows? Yeah. Oh shit! It actually translated, except for this one part. Don't worry. This is always how I'm trying to like speed through this too. So what I have right now sounds like this. I hope that's like audible to both the mic and the fucking what's the word? Instagram audience. Just want to make sure something real quick because I want the feel of this one song that I did, but I'm too lazy to open that project and do that whole thing. That's 169, so divided by half, that'd be somewhere around 80. Okay. Or should that be higher? Take your time. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go till like the Instagram thing runs out because I think they go on for like at least a full hour, then it just cuts off. Okay, I kind of like higher better. And I'm gonna put the tone on this contact thing all the way soft, so it gives like some, I guess, old school type shit. Make it a little louder, because it's super quiet. So I've been using Cringe Pots a lot. Yeah, I'm fucking up his name. Chris Punsalan's one of his beat kits, because he was fucking awesome enough to like message me, and he was like, "Hey, did you like?" He just gave me like a couple of his packs, and I've been using his, I think, Backseat and Angel pack like the most. So I'm just gonna go with that. How fucking let's do that. Do I want a snare from his thingy? I don't fucking know. I'll use it as like a filler thing for now. But I'm just gonna have this on like loop while I come up with an idea. So I hope it doesn't get annoying. I mean, that's usually my process. And I'm just gonna play around with like the kick, see what I like. Yep, that, like I said, latency is gonna show up a lot here. I mean, what helps me, instead of like playing along with like the MIDI board that I have, I just beatbox along, so it's like something like that. So it's like boom, da-doon, boom, boom, da-doon. It's like the most awkward way to fucking describe that shit, but I mean, it helps sometimes. Let me just fix this thing right here. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Oh, I got the one kick down. Avant-garde, I love it. Thank you. I kind of feel like it might have like the typical like lo-fi feel, so why not? Don't like that second half. Yeah, that'll probably just be the loop, so I'll double that. Not the hats I want. For the hats, I'm just gonna do like a simple little thing. But adjust the velocities to give the more human approach to it. I'll probably change the hat sound later. Oh. No, I'm not gonna fucking rap on this. Freestyle on this. I'm not that good of freestyler. And plus, like, I don't even know what this song is about. This is like, I mean, I guess I can talk about it. I wanted to do a project where, like, since I do photography on the side, I take sometimes like pictures of like just things in general, and sometimes like I see like the lo-fi stuff that I listen to or like random songs that I listen to, they have like those type of like images. So I'm just like, okay, that fits with the picture. So I was thinking, how about I not really reverse engineer, but kind of reverse engineer that and like take a picture, see what kind of sounds I think would fit with this, and um and see what happens from then, or see what happens from there. So I thought that concept would be interesting, and I think I would just be like, oh, it's like a little mini EP, and then I could just release that alongside with anything else I'm working on, which I am. I showed a friend like a song that I was working on for months and haven't touched, and he was digging it, so that's a good sign. Gotta get a bass in here, bro. Where's that thingy? I don't know where to go with this. City living. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying. Bro, I'm digging this beat. It could be about city living. I mean, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I don't know about like city, like just walking through the city or something like that. I'm trying to come up with a bass line. I want it to be like a little catchy, but I think I figured it out. Yeah, something like that. Keep that high bass tone. We'll see. Like, most of the time when I make music, it's just experimental. So sometimes I'll dig an idea and then maybe I might not like it later. But I'll see what happens. Just not sure of the timing. I think I wanted to go there. So another acceptable note in that. Oops, I am fucking up. I don't know, but I'm figuring it out. Let's see. Remember, kids, swish and flick. That's how you figure things out in the world. You swish and fucking flick that shit. Nah. There we go. Thank you. I'm not sure if this is gonna be the right sound I want. Probably not. Maybe higher. That might be it. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I put in the wrong note. Vibing for real now. Oh, that means a lot. Thank you. I'm probably going to change the sound of this synth. It's just an idea. And then it goes there. And then... Cool. So I like that. Even though I like this sound, it's not the one. Ooh, definitely not it. Especially when I'm trying to go for something old sounding, which means I can go into, because in Contact there's literally a section called Vintage. So if I'm doing something like that, might as well use a fucking old sounding thing. I'm just gonna grab something random. That weirdly fits. Okay. There has to be something else I can add to it. I'm just gonna move the phone a bit just so I can look at the settings and adjust them. Okay, that should be fine. Telling you, man, city living about the bodega. I mean, I guess I can see where you're coming from. I just don't know how to build like a song around that. Oh no, not that. Not that sound. That one's ugly. Not what I'm looking for. That didn't sound right. Alright, I'm probably not going to use this sound. Thank you. Yeah, I just clicked like an old sounding flute and somehow that just fit. So now I'm just gonna add this little synth on top. See how that sounds. Oh, it's not high enough. No. Ooh. I think that might be it. So that came in a little too early. That should end the beat at the end. Probably. Yeah, so if anything I'll just mute that for now. I wonder like if I just try adding Maximus on right now, because that's what I was gonna do at the end instead of like fully mastering it and blah 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 blah. Since I don't really know that much about like the shoot, like yeah, I know producing and stuff, but like I don't know. I haven't really looked into like mixing and mastering and stuff. Like I mix most of the time. Mastering is something that I haven't really touched as much, but. Let's see. One of the presets is what the fuck is it? This one. Okay. So it's kind of going where I want it to be, but I'm not super sure yet. So I'm gonna mute that effect for now. Nah, I fucked it up, bro. For some reason, like hats are like the hardest thing to find in songs sometimes. Because I used to just use like the same 3 hats in like every song, but I kind of felt like, not that it's predictable, but it's like people can maybe, I don't know. I'm weird when it comes to shit like this. Let's see. Fuck it. I'll probably use something from here. Fuck it. I like that one better. Let's see. These snares aren't working, but don't worry, I'll make it better. What about using a crash cymbal? Yeah, sure, why not? I just wanted to have like a better sounding snare. So probably a trap snare wouldn't be the best thing, especially because I looked in a trap kit. No. Let's see. I usually like sneers. Actually, this will probably work. I'll just modulate it a little bit, lower the volume, make it not super loud. There's your crash cymbal. There we go. Let's see. Where are the snares? Okay, I'm gonna try to edit this bass a little bit, just so I can have like a more old school. Hold up, did this fuck? Okay, thank God. I thought it fucking froze. I mean, I got scared. Let's see. So I think it was, which pattern was it? That one. Yeah, I'm just messing with the EQs and all this stuff. Pick up hits so it sounds, I guess, more human. Like sometimes it's like the little things that sometimes matter. I am starting to become more of like a fan of like modulating and stuff, just to like try and give it a unique sound and stuff. Let's see. Okay. Now, if I try adding. Yeah, there's two. So if I do that, there's going to be too much bass. So I would have to go back into the EQ and mess with it. Piano needs to be a little louder. So how does this sound with it? Okay, yeah, no. That sound's gonna change because it doesn't sound good when it goes through. Maybe, I don't know about this sound. Oof. Nah. He's not vibing well, bro. But that's kind of what for music always is for me, at least. It's like trial and error. What about Sad Machine? Now I just had a different idea for this now. probably just like layer up the kicks a little more. Whoa. Yeah, none of these. They're all like super like echoey. That might be it. Boop boop. Boop and a scoop. Where is this? There's that. I know how to fucking English. I go to college. I'm on my last semester. I'm about to finish that shit. Another thing that I really like doing is oh no, the live stream. Oh, we're back. Okay. Don't know what happened, but. But as I was trying to say, another thing that I like doing is like kind of live mixing as I'm listening to it. Usually I do this with headphones, but because I'm doing the live stream, doing it on speaker. Whew. Oh no. There's no one in the live stream. Oh well. But I think I might have the basis for the song. If anything, I'll like edit it and I'll just play like the finished version of the song at the end of this episode of the podcast. Cause why not? And also that would help save time on recording, being that like the show's not that long. But it's whatever. I like what I have so far. I'll just edit it. And I'll post this live for the next 24 hours. Oh, I can't do it. I can zoom in on my face. I can be funny with no one in the fucking live chat. But, oh well, this was fun. An experience. So I'm going to end live stream. End live video. Fuck it, share it because I don't care. And you can get at me on almost any social media platform at Pink Armors, if not Pink Armors Music. Go follow Patrick's stuff at Diamond Quality Cosplay on Facebook and Instagram. And go check out Charlotte's her webcomic and also social media at Dorker Doodles and Charlotte Doodles. Read her webcomic on Webtoon for free, not sponsored, but read it for free on it's called Behind the Counter. It's fucking cool. It's lit. It's cute. But yeah. So, hope you guys like the finished product, and I will see y'all next week, hopefully. Bye-bye.